Hey, I'm Bassmaster Elite Series Pro Pete Ponds. I want to tell you a little secret of mine today that not a lot of people are using right now. It's called the Bandit Flat Maxx. Now this bait, I'll never forget it when old Chris Ross came out with it. He showed it to me and I looked at it and I'm like, dang Chris, I don't know if I like that too much. And Chris says, well, just give it a try. So I did, and right now I have a Bandit Flat Maxx rod. I mean, I believe in this bait so strongly. It's a #1 search bait for me. It's how I find fish very fast in a situation where I have a lot of shad in the lake and a lot of open water, and I want to cover water fast. This is my go-to bait for that situation. Now this bait runs about 5 to 8 feet deep, maybe just a little bit deeper. This is the shallow running version, and you can see it's got a coffin bill on it. Now that bill helps the bait run at with a real tight wiggle, which represents the shad. Now this particular color here is a natural color, and I like to use this natural color in water that is kind of clear. You catch a lot of fish on it. But what I do with this bait, especially in the summertime, is I'll crank it down and pump it. It's excellent for coming across grass, coming through vegetation, just, you know, like hydrilla and milfoil. It's a great bait for that when you're fishing that creek line where you have hydrilla and milfoil on both sides, and you're running through the middle of it with a crankbait. This is the one that I use when I go fishing. You guys hang with me today, and I'm going to try to show you how to catch a couple fish on this bait to show you that it works. Notice how thin this body is. It's flat on both sides. It really comes through the grass really well. It does an extremely good job of searching for fish. I can fish it very fast through this grass, and actually fish the edges of the grass right where it meets the creek, and hopefully catch a lot of fish on it. Now this bait's got really oversized hooks on it, so when you do get that strike, the hookups are strong and you keep the fish on. It's a really effective bait. The color I chose today was kind of a, I think it's called speckled shad, but you can see it's more of a natural color. The water that we're fishing is fairly clear. It's got grass in it on both sides, and that's why I chose this color. One of the ways that I fish this bait is when I cast it out there, I'll actually pump it down and feel the grass. And as I feel it kind of tipping the grass, I'll lighten up on my reeling. And that way I can pull right down the edge of that grass and trigger the bass to strike. Oh, there he is. You know, we're just cranking right, oh yeah, he's pulling hard. Just cranking right down that grass line. Oh, he's mad too. Get him, my man. Oh, yeah. Look at that fish. I tell you, you know, that Bandit Flat Maxx will do it. We were just cranking down the grass line, fish loaded on. I mean, it's just an incredible bite. And what I was doing there was pumping that thing just a little bit. When I feel a little grass, I'd kind of let off and then crank down, and that's what triggered that fish to strike. It was an incredible strike. He hit it really hard. I mean, what a nice fish. That's a beautiful fish. He came on that Bandit Flat Maxx. Man, I can't tell you, it just doesn't get much better than that. Let's let him go back and grow up a little bit. Wow, whoa, he got me back.